Nah, I just started, bro. We're just gonna start the show, man. Start it. Give him an intro. Okay. Yeah. I got it. Welcome to the Blatantly Blatant Show. The people be hating now because I be talking all my ish. Welcome to my show, please get off my. Welcome to my show, please get off my. Welcome to the Blatantly Blatant Show. The people be hating now because I be talking all my ish. Welcome to my show, please get off my. Welcome to my show, please get off my. Let's stop. Well, okay then. We back and gotta say this is episode 100 of Day Shifts. Wow. 100 episodes. And I might have miscounted, so it might be 101, 102, but as far as I know, I've been doing the numbers. It's episode 100, bro. We did 100 episodes of this. 100 episodes, and whether, you know, not everybody watches, not everybody cares. And to me, I don't care. Like I said, a lot of it's documentation. And like I said, the way I've been doing this, when I first started, it's gonna be a lot of story time because this is episode 100. When I first started, it was just me trying to just document everything just in case, because they was trying to pull BS and they put stuff on the truck and they didn't. And I'm like, yo, it wasn't on the truck. He was like, no, I did. I put it on there. So it was their word against mine. So I said, you know what? Let's just be smart. Paid $500 for a damn GoPro. And we here now. And I'm glad I covered my ass because a lot of stuff happened. Because even yesterday, right, when I was walking in, I'm like, why? I said, why am I driving this other van? And it wasn't making sense to me because my van was here. Come to find out, apparently, my van is having some issues. And mind you, we've been recording 100 episodes, so we have everything. I haven't heard any issues with my vehicle. What we're gonna do too is take some pictures. This is an open back, bro. This ain't good. This ain't good. What a damn, they ain't even got lights in here? What are we? Oh my God, these open backs I hate. Because this stuff will fall. Am I able to even put the damn seat back? Damn, you can only do so much. See, I sit a certain way. All right, let's get some more light. I sit a certain way, bro. People like to sit back. Now I have to put my seat up, straight up. All right, that should be good enough. But yeah, so we have this rental van now, and they're saying there's something wrong. There's something up with the tranny. I'm like, bro, we just recently got this. How? What are we talking about? I should put my damn Bluetooth on. I'm like, hold up, bro. Like, how is that even possible? Pair device. Connected. Want to make sure we just connected. I don't hear anything.
Like, you guess wrong on what you think your opponent wants to do.
All right, we got. Let's get this started. But what we're gonna do is we videoing everything, bro. They got some popcorn, bucked up popcorn. We about to video. We're going the whole surrounding of the vehicle. The video and everything. Just make sure there ain't no dings, dangs, we ain't getting hit with none of that. They got some protein. Look at this little protein. 12 grams of protein in the bag is crazy. Let's see if I got my slab. All right, my metal slab is there. All right, so we don't have that much, but what we will do is we'll put this down like this. We don't want it to be sliding. I don't want this sliding everywhere. That's super light, man. That is super light. But like I said, we're gonna go around the vehicle, make sure we see everything. He was like, we got a rental or a loaner. He said, please make sure you don't get the window cracked. I'm like, bro, I don't. Yeah, like I go drive out there like, oh, let's go get these windows cracked. No, it's just on the freaking road I am, and I can't control that. When a freaking whatchamacallit's gonna do what it do. All right, so let's do a little quick walk around. Ugh. Gotta do all of this so you can see it all. Just to cover my ass, you know what I mean? And this way, God forbid, if anything, I can run the camera back, and we can look at everything. And that ain't from me. Tell you that ain't from me. So this is something we know. I don't want to hear nothing. Bro, that's super light. They probably don't want to put that much on there too because of certain reasons, and I don't blame them. But bro, they're saying like, so he called me yesterday. First and foremost, y'all seen the video yesterday. I was wondering why am I driving the other work truck when I have mine. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. Now, I knew we needed an oil change. We ended up getting the oil change. Damn, I'm supposed to grab my water. Grab it now. We ended up getting the oil change. And bada boom, bada bing. All right, cool. After that, we was driving. I'm telling you, we driving, so I would have heard something. You would have thought, you know what I mean? But he's saying that these people are telling him that there's something wrong with the tranny. That there's something wrong with the tranny, and I'm like, how? I'm like, how? He's like, did you notice anything? I'm like, no, Sam. I said, and also too, every day, y'all know we end the video by, you know, saying day shifts and all of that. And you would hear, I'll let them know. Like, hey, yo, this is running funny, da-da-da-da-da. So I don't know what the hell's going on with that, but also too, it could be something maybe with the computer and the system. It could be acting trippy, but I don't see how a tranny could be messed up this quick. And definitely, that ain't me. And I told them the times they needed to get the oil changes or whatever, whether they listened or not, that he didn't get them where he needed to be. I don't know. But all I do know, baby, I got my Stone Cold shirt on right now. Cause Stone Cold said so. It's already filled up, so all right, this takes diesel too. Cool. As long as I know. She already filled up, so we just gonna get some coffee. Gonna get some coffee and see what today brings on episode 100. Episode 100. 100 episodes, man. At least I be doing something. My family, they don't watch this ish. Not at all, which I don't do it for them. I do it for me. I don't do it for them. I do it for me. Trying to get big on MTV. They don't even have MTV no more. Those are the good old days. MTV with the reality shows.
Thanks, buddy.
Yes, sir. All right, please have my name Cuban. We should have a Cuban today, right? I hope so.
Have a great day.
Let's see what it brings. Damn. There's one drum in here, bro. I swear. Oh, it's brewing, it's brewing, it's brewing. I'll wait 30 seconds. Yeah, that Cuban's kind of famous. We gotta wait for the countdown. Just got on the damn bridge, and you see all this traffic? I just passed the car accident. It's right on the bridge, right? It's about like 500 feet off, right when the bridge is about to end. So the bridge is about to end and the car accident happened right there. So now everybody trying to get over here towards Jersey about to be backed up because of this damn one car accident. That's the worst is that happen on here too. And they don't have this lane. That sometimes they don't be having this open a lot. So they only have like one lane sometimes. But yeah, it wasn't good. Like his thing was pushed in. That's going to be considered total for sure. Sitting there listening to Joe Budden podcast. They're talking about the Shannon Sharp and HaHa Davis interview, and how he admitted that he tried swinging, and you know, it really didn't work out in his favor. I mean, he did it, but he wasn't too happy afterwards. Like, you need to triple think about that. If you're thinking about swinging, the male ego's precious. I couldn't do it. I'm not sharing mine. Smash yours, yeah, but you're not smashing mine. I had no problem with smashing somebody else's, but mine's, no, sir. My ego can't handle that, bro. Not at all. Damn, it's sunny as hell. I mean, like, it's to each his own. If you into that, you into that. I'm not hating, but I'm just telling you, you more of a man than me, bro, because I cannot, I will not, I won't not. I can't muster up the courage. Hell no. And I mean, I guess people say, you know, there's still no excuse. When you're with your spouse for so long, the sex can get boring and whatever. I mean, you get older, you're not gonna be doing the same positions and stuff like that anymore. You know what I mean? Stuff might change, yeah, but if that's the case, boy, go watch a video together or something. Go get some toys, figure something out. But Sharon, nah, I can't watch him smashing my jaw and he might be doing something that I never done to her before. Nope. And the next time we get into it, then I'm thinking she making these faces or faking it because of me. Hell no.
No, none of that. And even if you did have paperwork, it wouldn't matter because the act is still illegal. So what does any of that matter? Y'all both engaging in.
This is the Cali. Okay, yeah.
It was in San Diego. So is it legal in San Diego to participate and purchase BDSM acts?
Even if it's not, the higher crime is manslaughter.
They're talking about this girl. She just recently got charged 4 years for involuntary manslaughter. She was I guess you could say sex worker, and she was she serviced or provided service for people that was into BDSM type stuff. Yeah, hold on. So I'm looking at here, so I need to see barbells, C4 bumps, and all that for that 700 stuff. Cause I'm looking at them, I'm like, yo, we don't have that much in the back. But yeah, so she had him saran wrapped, and I think like a bag over his head and stuff too. And so the judge said that it was, I thought that was falling out. We got stuff. Just don't bust open. Yeah, this don't. One of the stops, the next stop I have down there after this has like 30 something. They got purple cotton candy. They got purple cotton candy. That's different. That's different. Who's that for? Let me see. Alani. That's for this stop here. That is interesting. The Alani's open. Oh, that doesn't. Oh, this doesn't open all the way. All right. Well, that sucks. I'll put this up like this now. I'm gonna have to lean it against there so it don't fall on out. Alrighty, let's get these together. We need 4 water. And this is, I'm telling you, brand new.
And
my period is not due for another 2 weeks. It happened 2 weeks ago, and it's been very regular for the 2 years that I've been
I be watching random videos,
okay, why don't I book myself?
Some of these story times might be fake, but
if you don't know me, I was raised extremely religious, and in like middle school, I got sent to this like Bible camp with YWAM, and
they only got 5
took
days?
us all while I was this tiny little 12-year-old girl in front of a Planned Parenthood on a mission trip in downtown inner city Houston, Texas, and we were like sitting in front of there with the praise team leader had a guitar, and we were singing worship songs, and then like the kids started crying, I started crying, and then we were playing in the streets because they were like, go play, you guys are children of God, show them that children shouldn't be dying, whatever.
Alright, get to the point.
All that to say, I had my very first experience going inside of a Planned Parenthood literally 2 days ago, and everybody there was super amazing. We were literally like, oh my god, go Knicks. It was in Long Island City. Love the staff there. So I had in mostly just for an STD test, because after you like having some abnormal vaginal activity as a woman, after you had...
It says modern Asian woman from TikTok describes how her cat started bleeding after having you know what with her black and Hispanic friend from high school, because somehow disrupted her copper IUD, which never happened before since she only hooked up with white and Asian men. Then it says thoughts. Well, the IUD. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I'm familiar with them things. Not that I had one, but boy, have I felt one. I was messing with a chick, and you know, she told me she had. I'm like, all right, we gonna be lit. We gonna be lit, bro. So, oh, you know, we only got 5 things. So all I need is just this cotton candy, Bubblicious, and strawberry splash. So I'm like, oh, we lit. So we in there. I'm doing my thing, and I'm not going in all the way. So I'm gonna try to make this as PG-13 as possible. So I'm not all the way in. You know what I mean? We got half, and then, you know, you gotta work them up there. So we work it up. I get to the point to eventually, you know, I'm all the way in. We not all the way in because I still got at least another quarter, right? So at this point, I'm like, all right, we should be on the money. Like, let's see now. Let's put in that work. So go in, boom. I'm like, what the fuck? But I really didn't feel nothing. And then it was the second one. I said, oh shit, what? Bro, that shit poked my fucking head. That I don't know if I was bleeding or whatever, bro. IUDs, bro. I'm not. Oh no. So yeah. So her story, I didn't hear all the way, but if it has anything to do with that, yeah, some men are a bit larger or longer or whatever than other men. So some people be like, oh yeah, no, I been with a chick that had an IUD, and I never felt nothing. Well, you're lucky. You're lucky. That's the worst feeling, bro. It's scary too, because you, even if you know what's in it, you don't expect that you're gonna feel it. You don't think. But yeah, and if you do, oh, you know when you hit it, because it's a metal, like a metal rod that they cut and they put up in this like a T, and so they have to cut the end because they leave the metal part, because when they got to take it out, they got to pull it out. Ooh, so to hear this story, I can only imagine.
What you done before?
Oh, I keep it. I ain't put it in there, and then stuff it in her mouth.
It's Mr. Organic and Selena Powell.
I need to try that one, huh? Put that whole month of Desert Eagle in there, gold, and put it out. Let me see this. Debbie, is that too vulgar or you like that?
I love it.
Ooh, woo! I gotta try that one. That's a good one. Now I did a lot of things. I ain't never goddamn tipped the murder.
Selena a freak.
Attempted a murder of pussy is
Yeah,
crazy.
that's tough though, huh? You like the theme of that? Don't try to use it now. Somebody did that to you before?
Yeah, but I don't want to speak on the day.
Okay, R.I.P. there.
But a rapper that died did that.
R.I.P. bro.
She said a rapper that died did that. Wow.
That's good. I gotta try.
I was joking. I was like, you want a gun if you really did it. I was like,
was it loaded?
yeah.
Holy
He pulled out his clip and I was like, no, put that back in.
Put the clip back in and chamber that joint.
He didn't, no, let me not lie. He didn't with the gun. He shoved it down my throat.
That chick Selena Powell, she need big help. See, this 1593 Joy, yeah, they got that wrong. So Elizabethtown, Lebanon, Palmyra, that should be, I know it wasn't tripping. They keep having me go to Eagle. afterwards, bro. I don't know why we keep doing that, but whatever. So I would go from and then we would go, it'll be 5, then that. Or do I go to Mount Joy? It's usually, then we go down, all right, we'll see. But I know that's not it right now, at least. So we'll figure it out after we do these next couple of stops. But I was looking, I'm like, Mount Joy, that's usually the second to last. If I'm not saying, I ain't been there in a few weeks, been there a month. So that threw me off a little bit. But when I seen it as the first stop, I'm like, well, this doesn't make sense. I'll see how far I am by it when I put it in the address, but if it's further, then I'm gonna just do what I normally do and just go to that one. Because even when I go to the crunch that it has me going to, I have to pass this one exit to even go to the freaking NY Fitness that they're talking about. So I know you're probably like, what the hell are you talking about? It's what I'm trying to say is I have to pass the exit, long story short. So alright, this is at least a 30 piece, so I know I'm gonna need my slab. Let's get this together and see what we got, baby. Alright. I don't know about this one. They got the new Hellraiser game. Look real quick. You gonna see Shorty bent over. Yeah, like, they got it, Hellraiser to the Hellraiser. Where's my glove at? Yeah, I'm not gonna be rushing it, looking for that game. I'm not into the dark shit, bro. I used to be into scary movies, all that. Dark shit, I'm not into. All that dark shit, y'all can have, bro. Where is my glove? Oh, don't tell me I lost it. But that game, dude, it looked hella dark. It's that game ain't gonna be for kids. It's gonna be a lot of sexual shit. You know anything about Hellraiser or the story, then you would know this game is definitely not for kids, bro. You see your kid playing that, you might want to take the game system. I'm talking, no, when I say it's sexual, bro, I'm talking like they damn near having sex in the game. Just BDSM, all of that crap in it. Not for the kids, bro. Not for the kids at all. I mean, a lot of people soup for it. Not me. See, I'm more into, I like multiplayer games because I like to be on online, being somewhat competitive and shit like that, and just playing with people and linking up and just talking shit. That to me, that's why Destiny 2, Arc Raider, stuff like that. Call of Duty when I feel like it. Definitely Call of Duty Zombies. Definitely Zombies.
Gun line, boss. Hey, yo, listen, my father's alive, and he loves you. So what I'm saying is that, don't crack jokes about that. It's 1, 2. That's okay, cool. She's very nice. She laughed. She didn't laugh not once. She couldn't hear it. How you know? You spoke to her too, right? Okay, she didn't have her arms. Come on, three-way.
They hang out.
Yeah, corny nigga.
Alright, that's what it is.
Play numbers. That's
Corny because we hang out.
That niggas is corny. Both of y'all.
Because we hang out.
Yeah, that don't too much.
We read books too. That shit is whack.
Bro, if y'all see while I watch this, while y'all watching, as y'all see I'm watching the show, y'all watching me as y'all see and hear me watching these podcasts and stuff, you hear a lot of the Joe Budden podcast. That's because I signed up to one of the Patreon, so I'm going to listen because I pay. But I'm like behind, so during the week I save it, so I'll save it. But what I think they have like a Friday drop. Friday drop, we wait till Monday. And I think they have another one that drops Monday, Wednesday, and I think Friday or Saturday, however they drop. And so that's why I'll be playing like catch up. And then I'll get to the last episode, for instance, probably like today. And then tomorrow we should have another one. So that's how I space it out. I'm like, damn, bro, that's all you listen to? Nah. And I'll take a break. Y'all see that I watch YouTube and everything else and listen to other stuff, see what's jumping off. All right, let's get this loaded up. We need 16. Light work.
I didn't realize that there are young people listening to it and how it could probably make them make certain decisions that wasn't, really thought out. Now, if I could do it all over again, I would have changed a lot of things that I said. I just don't like the idea of thinking that these people will now grow up wanting to change themselves as opposed to loving themselves. That's what I think is very demonic about the industry as a whole, is that it makes people feel that they're never enough. That is very true.
Well, here's the thing. I think that question was too broad.
I mean, she got a point to a certain extent for sure. Demonic this? Yeah, you can say there's definitely some demonic figuratism, all that other stuff, and then just energy. Oh yeah, I believe that. And then if you think about all the people that be playing with certain shit like 666 and all that, like nah. And then they trying to manipulate what actually 666 means and things like that. Nope. We got an 8. So I'm sitting here, right? I was stop. And then I seen The World Needs a Hero. He had a post. He put up a post. And he was saying, well, said, looks like YouTube copyrighted me for dead airspace for 7 seconds. So that means you had nothing playing and it's just quietness. And which is, I believe it. But I'm like, bro, like, how am I? But I said, this is what I tell you now. This proves my theory. Like, I've been telling y'all, but nobody be listening to me. They think I just be yapping and yapping. And sometimes I do be yapping and yapping. But there's something behind it. I've been saying something's been up with the algorithm ever since. Every few months, you know, they try to change it with certain stuff. And I've noticed just even from views and stuff of just how certain stuff fluctuate and what stuff gets pushed out and what stuff doesn't. But also too, a lot of this stuff in YouTube now, it's always been AI. Even when they did like the claims and stuff, like let's say we was making a beat and then it's a copyright claim or whatever, all that is freaking damn near AI too. Because then they have you plead on the video, you have to plead them. Can you please, you have to tell them what your channel's about and this, that, and the third. You do all that just to get denied again. And that's through AI. I said, I'm not pleading. I'm not pleading to anybody, bro. And that's how I ended up getting the copyright. I did get a strike. So I learned my lesson. But we need strawberry and salted. Yeah, something's going on with that. To which where I'm not even tripping off YouTube anymore. I'm more so trying to figure out what other platforms, you know, to put the content on, because YouTube has been on some boo-boo lately. And so I've been posting some stuff back on Instagram, putting, you know, 3-minute clips so they could be on the reels and stuff like that. I gotta start touching the masses again. Pause. Oh yeah. They had this new girl at the desk. She I ain't gonna lie, she cute as hell. Chocolate and cute, bro. Chocolate and cute, like fine. And I was telling her, I said, I like your nails, by the way. Y'all wanna run some game? Compliment a girl on her nails. Don't just, if they ain't just regular nails, don't just, oh, I like your regular nails. But if they did their nails and shit, compliment them. Because most dudes, they don't pay attention to the nails. I respect women's nails because for one, growing up, make sure my address is on. Growing up, as a kid, my mom would always get her nails done and still get her nails done to this day. And so I would go with my mom. Well, she was a single mom. She would take me and my brother to the nail shop because she had to make sure she get her nails done. My mom, I have never seen my mom without her nails done. I can't remember a time in my life. So there's things like that when you grow up. It's like if a chick don't have her nails done, I can't respect it. I mean, there's women out there that don't have their nails done, and I respect. But what I'm saying is, like, growing up, my girl had to make sure her nails was done. Like it was just because it was a habit. Because I never seen women just like, you know, like I said, my mom was real picky with that. She always had her nails done. And I would go to the shops with her and have to wait there, bro. I hated it. Oh my God. I would have to wait there all day. Luckily, if there was a store down the street, I'm like, that would be good for me because I'll walk down the street to go get something to drink or just wait in the car, listen to some music. Now, mind you, this is the time I didn't have no MPC or nothing either. I'm growing up. I'm still growing up. So there's no MPC money at the time for me. And at that time, I wasn't really worried about making beats. I was freshly in New Jersey, and I was more so worried about trying to find some women's. And that's what got me in trouble now. That's why I got freaking 5 goddamn kids, bro. Goddamn. I don't have 5 different baby mothers. I have 2. My first 2 kids was with my wife. Got a divorce, and then I'm with my woman that I'm with now. And we've been together for at least, it's gotta be what, 15, 16 years now. Like, so yeah. And we had 2 kids together, and she already had 1. So that's how I got 5. Bro, to this day, I still think like, bro, 5 kids, bro, I'm tripping. I shout out to the people that have one that was like one and done, or at least 2. But once you pop, you can't stop.
That's circulating. There was a Knicks celebration after the last game, and there's a cheers that they did. Let's take a listen to the Knicks celebrating.
I have no problem with him saying that for him. He's a dirty, overrated player. He's one of the most overhyped players I've seen in a long time.
I would say that he's a dirty player. They show some of what he's done and him trying to stomp on OG's leg and what he did to Brunson. Yes, it's F Wemby all day long. He's the biggest villain when it comes to New York. And the thing about Trae Young, it wasn't Trae Young at one time, but Trae Young is a good person. Like, Trae Young is really a good dude. Like, he don't say
Trae Young's not even in the conversation.
Nah,
and the reason I say Trae Young's not even in the conversation because, you know, this was the finals we're talking about. But I will say this. This might be a good storyline for Wemby.
Yes.
Because other than this, to me, he wasn't connected with culture in no way, shape, or form.
Correct.
So if you become the bad guy, the villain, right? Instead of that whole alien thing, you become this big bad villain that people like to see lose or just want to see what you're going to do when you're out there. Because you're such a villain, he might need to own that.
But I feel like he's just with the villain with the Knicks. I don't really remember them calling him a villain any other time.
No, that's not true. He's been a dirty player for a while. Yes, absolutely.
Oh shit, I ain't know. I don't watch basketball like that. Won't lie. I'll play the game, but I don't be watching it like that because we out here making content, doing other stuff. All right, we have 14. Get this down lightly. So we ain't trying to mess anything up. We still got our owner. Let's grab it. So these handlebars gonna be theirs for shizzle. We got water. We do only 2 though. I'll put the slab. See? Carefully. Carefully. I don't want to hear nothing. Because I'll give them this shit back and then ain't no telling what they do. You know what I mean? Because if y'all seen on my truck before, y'all know that metal thing? That was flapping up. Wasn't from me. We need handlebars. Yeah. Got 2 of those. Boom. That package open. It looked like, well, it just kind of looked like it was, but I hate when they do that too because people picky as hell. And it might just get like loose in the damn box. What about Gatorade? They got Gatorade? They do. Oh, so basically,
thousands of new millionaire employees. Senior business and tech correspondent
SpaceX
spoke with one of them.
SpaceX stock blasted off in its debut, soaring more than 19% on the NASDAQ before closing at $161 a share, making it the largest initial public offering in history.
If people had told me this was gonna happen, I was like, man, you must be smoking some really good crack.
Founder and CEO Elon Musk, already the world's richest man, became the first ever trillionaire, touting his vision.
we were just talking about billionaires last week. About do we need billionaires? A trillionaire? Oh man, I guess salute to him, a trillionaire. Oh my God. I mean, all that money he's spending sending out rockets and shit, right? A trillionaire. I mean, salute to him. I can't hate. He been doing this thing, but a trillionaire. Nah, with a trillionaire, right? Is there any philanthropy going on with that or no? But you know what? He's gonna need the money too, cause how many kids he got? I think he got like at least 10 kids or something crazy. If I'm not mistaken. I know he has more kids than me. I got 5, so I know he got more than me. It's at least maybe like 8. I tell you this, the baby mamas are good.
Transportation infrastructure to be able to go there and get to the South Pole, and also we want to go to stay. Here to explain how this new moon base could take shape is senior research fellow at the Open University, Dr. Simeon Barber. Dr. Barber, thanks for being here. To me, there's really 2 fundamental questions. What's this thing going to look like and how do we get there? First, let's talk about what it's going to look like. What's going to be on this base?
Sure, good morning. So it's going to be an incrementally built base. I think that's the important thing to realise. So there will be, first of all, robotic missions that start setting.
Continue straight for 9.8 miles to State Road 441 toward Columbia, Marietta.
So the first thing they're going to need is means for breathing. That means you need sealed structures. They need protection from the radiation environment, so you need nice thick walls. So all of these requirements are taken into account. And the robotic missions that are starting later this year are going to start laying some of those foundation stones. And then we get the astronauts home.
I mean, that sounds all cool and shit, right? But, you know, they admitted that there is other beings and stuff out there now, right? And other entities, orbs and stuff, even when they went to the moon the first time. And now they're going back to build a base. Where did they get the okay from that? That's what I want to know. Hey, they going out there thinking all right. Once people start just vanishing once again, but on the moon, we're gonna expect it. They're gonna see some stuff out there. Like, they ain't no ifs and buts about it. And the infatuating thing about the moon is like, we've been trying to go there for the longest. Went there once, twice, maybe, something like that, who knows? But you hear so many stories. First they said we didn't go. They said it was Hollywood. They said we went, they seen something, couldn't show us. It's like, so we're never gonna get the truth. But if there's any truth behind some of the things that were said, all right, so let's say, for shits and giggles, let's say one of the things was true, that they went to the moon and something told them that they couldn't come back. Why the hell we going back? Unless we got the okay from that said thing. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, we're at some freaking funny times now, so we're gonna see. You know, you know what? They don't even have a camera out there right now. There's not no 24-hour camera out there. Start with that first. But see, they wouldn't want you to have a 24-hour camera be out there recording stuff, because then for sure we're gonna capture something. Maybe that's a 10-4 hat of me. I don't know.
Yeah, all that shit. I'm like, that shit is hard as fuck. You and Weezy and Trapper Die is like one of my favorite. I think probably other than Cushion Orange Juice, is my favorite mixtape, yo. Like, because I had to make Cushion Orange Juice because I had to make my own personal good mixtape. But Trapper Die is like probably the best mixtape in the fucking world, dog. Like the way that y'all
I mean, everything about Trapper Die, like when that first dropped, that was, wow, that was a mixtape to where it was a movie, bro. Like that was a force to be reckoned with, and we couldn't wait for the next one. And I felt like the Trapper Dies would really kick that Gangsta Grills up even more. Honestly, my personal opinion. Even though he did mad other Trapper Dies, I said not Trapper Dies, but other Gangsta Grills. That one, boy, OMG. Hold on, I had to put the camera up. We want to make sure we properly put that down softly. I gotta see what's at that last stop, or even at the next one I'm going to. What do I have there? Because I have 10 things here, and it doesn't look like we have everything. I want to right there for now. Then I'll come back around and put this there because I don't want this shit sliding around. So I'm gonna go pick up on the side over here. Then we'll re-put it. Dude. But yeah, Trapper Die, man, come on. Gangsta Grill. Oh man, those are the good old days, bro. Good old days. Carefully. I couldn't put my camera. I'm just leaving the exit. I'm getting off the exit. They're getting on to the exit. We're getting off. They should have got on the other opposite side. Boy. And it was a kind of a younger couple, middle-aged, I say. And she was spazzing out because dude just sitting in the car. And she's like, I'm like, back up. Like, what are you doing? Back up. Like, what? Just reverse. You gotta have the. I'm gonna see if they still there. I'm gonna do this damn delivery. They probably be gone by then, hopefully. But mad people was coming, but I got like 9 things to drop. I seen it, I'm like, damn, I couldn't pull the camera out. So check this out. So let's say this is how it was. I was literally getting off like this. And then they're coming up this way. I'm like, wait, what the hell going on? I'm like, this is not a two lane, is it? And I'm like, no, it definitely wasn't a 2 lane. Not at all.
So there's that. But what ends up ultimately happening is Hernandez Gomez is
headed back home. You know, did a little errand or whatever the hell, whatever the case may be. But early this morning, there were people that were on it. Now, I told y'all, the city of Memphis don't feel how y'all feel, meaning the people who don't like Hernandez-Govez on the internet.
Damn.
But you may think you may have somebody who may not like you, whatever the heck, and yada, 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 and blah.
So, that dude, Hernandez-Govez, is allegedly one of the dudes that was, had connection with the whole Young Dolph murder. But that shit scared the shit out of me. But he got found not guilty, so I don't know. That's all I can say, huh? I don't know. You know, let's leave that back open. And do we got any water? No water. We'll leave it back open, and I'm gonna just put this shit back there anyway because we don't want it to slide. So, but yeah, so he got not convicted for that or whatever. But now he's back in jail for threatening his girl, ex, I don't know how. We got a freaking whatchamacallit here, but it's a long flavor. Let's see if they'll take it. Chocolate peanut butter. Supposed to be cookies and cream.
That's real. I love using this tool. Like, I'll get a bass drum pattern down, and then when I'm like, I want to add a little bit more or switch it up in maybe the second half of the drum pattern, I love coming in here and just doing merge clip, and then I got a new section here.
I ain't gonna lie, you like for real deal just put me on doing that.
So like if I do it like this, right, with all these in here, what's gonna happen, it's gonna merge into one huge
I ain't gonna hold you,
I
man.
don't want to do, but I know I want to add something on this part.
I never really even noticed that as much as I use FL Studio. And I'll sit there, I'll make a unique clip. Ooh, shit, I almost fell out. Well, I did fall out, but I didn't fall on my face. I would make a unique clip and go from there and then start adding other ones. I didn't really know you could merge them. So, all right, what do we got here? 9? Yeah, 3, 3. All right, now that makes sense. I'm like, what happened? It makes sense. It makes sense. We at the last stop, baby. Last stop. Yay. Load it up. You know what? No, we'll leave this open because I want to put this here so the shit ain't sliding. And then, I'm like, what the hell that damn noise? Oh, you know what's down? We can do it like this. We can do it straight on up. But yeah, that merge clip, we're gonna have to check that out when I get to the house. I never noticed that before, bro. But also too, there's a lot in FL Studio that I still have yet to even like really mess with because there's just so much. I'll say honestly, I do the bare minimum. Like, you know, I know my midis, I know all of that. Automations, I'll do a little bit. I need to start working more on my automation, to be honest with you. And it's about to fall on my head. The cardboard. Yeah, so I'll do automations and all that other stuff. Like I said, the bare minimum. The bare minimum. Just let it fall on out. But that merge clip, that's a nice little tip. Well, man, we about to be pulling there. Another one down. Now, yesterday makes a lot more sense to me while I was driving the other vehicle. Because I was like, bro, what's wrong with mine? Because as far as I know, as far as Friday, everything was fine. Everything was fine, so there wasn't no issues. So I'm in this damn loaner right now. I'm gonna take a video before I leave too. And you know, just to show them it's so good so far as when I'm dropping this off. But you know, all I know is I'm about to end day shifts and they trying to say that I mess with the tranny. That I didn't mess with the tranny. This is another episode of DayShiftss. Hey, everything. Good. I don't want to be all in this vegetation, but everything's good on my part. No issues. Boom, boom, boom. I just had home. Boom, boom, boom. We out. Blatantly, boom, show, boom, blatantly, boom, blatant, boom, blatantly, boom, show, boom, blatant, blatantly.
Ew, blatantly, why you do this? Why you do this? Ew, blatantly, why you do this? Ew, blatantly, why you do this? Why you do this? Ew, blatantly, why you do this?